Hi all, it's Rach from Spiritual and Angelic Guidance. I'm here to do a reading for Aquarius. Now, this will be for Feb 2025. Now, I know I'm running late. I'm really sorry it's been busy with appointments and things, so I'm getting to them now. So, hope you had a great Christmas, great New Year. Hope you're doing well. You know the gist of this. It's a general read, so take the bits that resonate, leave the bits that don't. All right, let's go. Separation just fell out. Let's see what else is going on. Aquarius. Looks like you're raising your vibration. You're working on the material world. That could have been an issue, and I reckon that's come up in previous readings, that the reason that you stay in certain relationships or in a relationship is the lack of money, I guess. You don't want to have a conclusion to this, and this may not have happened yet. This may happen in spring. So, I mean, you know, we give a rough time, but it doesn't necessarily mean that has to be that time, because everybody's different, right? So for some of you it might already happened, for some of you it probably hasn't yet happened. Now you still don't know this person's wearing a mask, but you're doing a lot of thinking. You got to stop playing the victim. And I feel like once you realize, it's going to happen in divine timing too, and you've got to work on your self-worth. You currently are settling, but you're at a crossroad. Like, which way do I go? What do I do? I think you're going to realize, if you haven't already, this person is not your person. All right. I think I started saying something, but I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, anyway. So yeah, you know that part of the reason a lot of you stay is due to that lack of finances, lack of, maybe you share a house together, that kind of thing. You don't want to lose that, but you know there's a lack of loyalty here. You don't stand through it. Like, I feel like you thought you were standing through thick and thin, you and this person, but I feel like the person is not as devoted as what you are, even what you thought they are. You need to express your emotions. Express things openly, share your feelings. One more. I don't know if this person is also able, the reality is as well, like, they're probably not going to be turning around going, well, you're not giving me what I want, so I'm going to go cheat on you with, you know, somebody else, or I'm going to be chatting to someone else, or I'm going to go and sleep with someone else, or whatever. They're not going to tell you this, right? So as much as they may say, oh, I'm completely honest and whatever, I just feel like they're not going to be able to share with you that information. Man, I have the baggiest top on and I look like a heifer. I've just realised. Anyway, it was a last minute thought to come on here. Something needs to be played out. And I feel like that's because you don't want to have any, like, what ifs, I guess. Like, what if I had stayed? What if I had forgiven them? You know, would they have changed? That kind of thing. Also, not wanting to go through legal issues like court. Bad karma also fell out. I don't know if this is... I feel like you possibly are more spiritual than them, if they're spiritual at all. So you know that you wouldn't do things because you don't want the bad karma. Yet I feel like they'll get theirs. And even with the legal issues upright, that's like justice in reverse. Now, justice in reverse is like someone not taking accountability for their dishonesty. And it's also the karma card. So in reverse, you might be thinking, well, this person isn't going to get theirs. Like, you're the one struggling. You're the one that doesn't have money. You're the one that, you know, you're the victim, right? You're playing the victim. And I'm not saying you're not a victim, but at the same time, you have to get past the fact this person hurt you, make a decision, move on or stay and forgive. Wholeheartedly forgive. Right? If you think this person is honest with you, that's your choices. So you just don't think they're going to get theirs. But they will. It might not be in the next year or 5 years. It could be 10 years, but they'll get theirs. At some point, they'll get theirs. Yeah. As I said, somebody, being probably you, is very focused on the past. Very focused on, because it hurts, right? I mean, that's pretty, yeah, that's pretty obvious. Like, you are going to feel hurt. You are going to feel stabbed in the back. And it's weird that that's under the separation card, where there's the heartbroken. So, yeah, this past situation that's happened, it definitely broke your heart. You could be seeing things in your dream, or you've got intuitive feelings. Maybe you didn't listen to them, but at the same time, here you are feeling trapped. So, as I said, some of you are trapped due to this feeling of like lack of finances, lack of money. Where am I going to live? Like, I don't have a house. So you had thought you were with your person, which is why the loyalty, because this is under the loyalty card, the twin flames card. You had thought you were twin flames. You had thought you met your person, but then there proved to be a lack of loyalty. Yeah, you've got a lot of like rose-colored glasses though when it comes to this person as well. Like, and I feel like since this, obviously since you found out or whatever, like, you stalk this person pretty much. Like, if they go out, you're like onto wherever they are. You probably got a tracker on their bloody car or on their phone or on their whatever, their Google history, or who they're chatting with on Facebook. You don't really want to get back out there. You don't want to have to like start the whole dating thing again. But at the same time, do you really want to stay in a situation? Oh God, these nails. Do you really want to stay in a situation where it makes you feel a certain way and it's not a good way? So you didn't have any idea this person was like, I feel like this is like a cheating situation. Yeah, you didn't see their true colors. what did I say? Looking at their calls and emails and stuff. I said that. And then you came across some sort of bloody shocking news. Jezebel's in reverse. Like, I don't think you really thought this person was a cheater, or they may not have actually physically cheated. They might have just sent dirty photos to someone, which, you know, in my book is still cheating. So you take that however. But like, what I meant to say was they might not have had like physical, you know, intercourse with somebody. But, you know, sending dirty photos to someone when you're married or in a relationship or in a high level of commitment is cheating. That's still not okay. You don't send someone dirty photos because you like them as a person or they're a friend. No. You send dirty photos because you want them to be aroused by you. Everyone knows, you know what that means. I don't even have to go into it. But yeah, it's got to play out. But somebody might have a very crazy ex, or they're obsessed, they won't let go, like they want their cake and they want to eat it too, is what I'm getting from that situation. You're also bottling up. Like, remember how I said about the expression? Maybe that's you want to be able to express. And maybe it's also that you will end up having, you will end up expressing. And I feel like, for you're usually somebody probably who has no problem saying how they feel. But for some reason, you are bottling things up. I mean, you don't want to keep going over and over and over and saying, you hurt me, you hurt me, you hurt me. You're choosing to stay there, right? So, as I said, if you're there, you need to forgive. Sorry, I get drained when I do card readings. Need more sage. You bottled things up, but at the same time, maybe you don't realize that you're actually very closed off as well. Like, it's like you shut your heart off. You like, I'm just going to be like emotionally unavailable. You don't want to be that way, but I feel like for some, I mean, I know for me, that's kind of my way of coping. You could be the same. Sneaky sneak and crumbling. Yeah. What you've built feels like it's falling apart. It's okay. You have the strength to build anew. You do. Like, as much as you're unavailable emotionally right now, or you will be, you will have the strength to continue even if you leave this situation. That doesn't even require any words, does it? Sneaky snake. Yeah, going behind your back, deceitful. That was very quickly. Very quickly. Very good English here. This writing is very little. Okay, let go of fear and apprehension and express the endless source of creativity you possess. Have fun and allow the inner child within you to express your true essence. All is valid. And it's also talking about intuition, like listening to inside your heart as we communicate with you through feelings and emotions. And then these cards are super hard to shuffle. Manifestation. Believe in yourself. Trust your instincts, follow your heart, for in doing so you shall manifest all your heart's desires. The life you have for so long aspired to create will soon manifest. As I said, you are able to rebuild, right? You can, as much as this person's hurt you, you will be able to rebuild. You will be able to come back stronger. Prayer. And the prayer on here is, Dear Guardian Angel, help me to believe that all is possible through love. Help me manifest my dreams and live an inspiring and fulfilling life. Help me to feel God's presence in every moment. Help me feel eternally loved. Thank you for being always by my side. Replay that as often as you need. Trust your intuition is also on the bottom. And that's a card about the deck. So definitely try trusting your intuition. I feel like they've been trying to send you messages. I mean, it's hard though, because, you know, when we think everything's, when we think everything's good, we're not really, paying attention to the signs, because we're not thinking there's anything that we need to be aware of. It's not denial or like wearing bloody rose-colored glasses. It's just you really think you can trust this person. And it's only once they actually break your trust that you're like, okay. And then you start seeing signs and whatever. And then you think, well, why wasn't my intuition like spot on then when I needed it to be spot on? Like, why didn't I know? You know what I mean? Like, it's not you. I mean, someone may come to you, like, so you find out they hurt you. They're going to be like begging, negotiating, trying to work, you know, it out with you. Like, oh, I, you know, didn't mean to. Oh, it's probably because you weren't, they're probably gaslighting. You know, you weren't giving me the amount of sex that I need, or, you know, blah, 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 whatever, making me feel loved, whatever, right? I swear there's a book out there for cheaters. Now, and I'm not saying everybody here, this is all cheating, right? You're all going to have different situations, but I mean, the Jezebel card came out. So for some of you, maybe this person wasn't a cheater though. Take it as resonates with you. It's funny that I say that, right? And then I look down and look at the card that came out. It's ravenous, insatiable, uncontrollable desires, must have hunger for pleasure. I can't make this shit up. Cards are amazing, I'm telling you. So, yeah, like, oh, there's a card that's, oh, I thought something had turned. Yeah, so, for a lot of you, it's cheating. Oh, you may even give them like a second chance. They're going to call you up. I'm so sorry. Oh, I want to like, you know, get back with you. And I promise I won't do it again. You know, you just didn't make me feel loved and needed and desired and, you know, whatever, right? Oh, some of you may even be pregnant or married. So you're in denial because of that reason. It's like, okay, we've got kids, or we're having kids. Oh, someone may even visit your house or phone your house. And I said you're in this mode of thinking. You know, this is like procrastinating, putting off the decision. I don't really want to leave. I don't, you know, like, I don't have money to, so these ones I can't really shuffle very well because there's a huge amount of cards, so, all right. Yeah, someone is definitely hurting in agonizing pain. This is going to hurt, like I said, break your heart. But you can rise like the phoenix, right? You can. You might not be in that place where you think you can right now. I mean, for right now, you're probably still in this place of feeling trapped, feeling like I've got no way out, I've got no money, I've got no material goods, I've got no car to get me to a house that I live in, you know, like competition. There shouldn't be competition, but as I've said before, with the whole like sneaky snake, the whole everything this person's doing, the Jezebel, whatever, like it has put you in competition with someone else. And unfortunately, it's going to make you feel like not enough. And look, even in the picture, she's tied up. She's bound. She's like trapped, right? So she's trapped, but she also doesn't feel like good enough that she could go out, find someone else. She needs to know this person is not her person. They are not committed. Commitment in reverse. All right, let's get some tarot. Okay, 4 cards for Aquarius, for Feb. Okay, so you've got 3 of Wands in reverse, 4 of Swords, Page of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles in reverse, the Hierophant, and the Devil in reverse. One more. I mean, the last 2 cards already tell me enough, but you've got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, the light's dreadful. Queen of Cups, the Hermit, and the Ace of Swords, and the Empress in reverse on the bottom. All right, let's start. So we'll start with the 3 of Wands in reverse. Like, for a lot of us, it is easier to stay in our comfort zone because we can't see past where we're at. And as I said, you feel trapped. You don't know how to get to from here where you're being cheated on, but you've got like a house or a place to stay, whatever, right? To getting to the point of like starting again, starting fresh, new house, new location, you know, having to support yourself. It's huge, right? So yeah, I feel like that is where you're at. The Knight of Pentacles as well. You're feeling stuck, you're feeling bored, you're at a standstill, you're not progressing, which, as I said, we've established that. I feel like you really need to just take a rest. And with the Queen of Cups and the, what have I got, 4 of Swords, it's all about like focus on being a mom, focus on trusting your intuition. Like, I feel like you're a really good person. Like, I feel like you're compassionate, you're caring, you're sensitive, you're gentle. You know, it could be any or all of those. You're insightful. Like, you're a good mom and a good person. But I feel like at the moment you need to just rest, because this is exhausting. Stress and just making us feel like crap is exhausting. And then you've got the Page of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you're not making any progress, but I also feel like you didn't learn from what happened before. Like, maybe you were getting intuitive messages. Maybe you just weren't listening to them. Because you were so like, this is not going to happen. He would never do that. She would never do that. They would never do that. Whatever, right? So, yeah. I just feel like your person that did this, it's like they're all about them. It's about their ego. Actually, that came out. You've got ego in reverse here. So you didn't even see that the fact that they're, you know, they've got an ego. They put their ego in front of the relationship, you know. So, yeah. But I feel like you're unsure how to get yourself out of this, like, lack of finances. You know, you're gonna have to like get a job. You're gonna have to like, because you're counting your coins currently, like thinking, how am I gonna do this on my own? You know, like looking at your, like if I show you the picture upright, you're like looking at the counting the coins. This is like your ledger or whatever, your budget. This is the bill that's past due, and this is all the money you've got. Like, too much stress, right? Ooh, too much stress. I'm just going to stay where I am. Trust me, I ain't judging. Like, totally understand. Totally understand. So, you're choosing to kind of like be a hermit, maybe do some self-reflection. You're spending a lot of time in solitude because you don't really feel like up to going and spending time and having fun times with people when you're feeling like shit. But also it's good for you to kind of self-reflect and go, like, you want to manifest. Also with the Page of Pentacles, you want to manifest what you want. You want to manifest somebody who, and you thought you were manifesting some, probably you weren't really manifesting maybe when you met the person, and then now it's like you're into manifesting, you're into like it could even be you now realizing you need, the only thing that keeps you stuck, or one of the things it could be that keeps you stuck, is the material. So it's like you could have a new opportunity, go and get a new job or a job. Try and get yourself out of that place where you feel trapped, because you know that you're okay on your own. You know, if you walk out the door, you're good. You know you've got a place to stay. You know that you've got a car to go drive in. You know you're not going to have to put your kids and yourself on the streets, or, whatever. So, yeah, maybe do some of that self-reflection while you're having a rest and kind of, you know, really look at yourself, look at your situation, look at what you can change and how to go about doing that. And don't look at it like a stress thing, like, oh my God, I've got to do this and this and this and this and this and this and this, and the list goes on and on and on. It's more like, this is what I need to do. Step one, find some way to make money. Go and get myself a job. And if I don't have skills, go and do some study. Tell your person that you're going to, you want to help pay, you know, for the finances, so as well. So, you know, go and study something. Who cares what you tell them? You do you, right? You look after you. Put you first. Find some way, even if you have to go to a job network, wherever you live, I don't know, but like in Australia, we have job networks where we can get help for looking for a job. You know, look on Seek, look on Indeed, look on any of the job websites. You know, take your resumes around to friggin' whoever. Go on bloody sites where you can share some foot photos. Who cares? Whatever it is you need to do, you do, right? And I'm as I said, I'm not judging at all. Trying to move this camera down a bit. But yeah, you do you, right? You, whatever you need to do. Then we have the Hierophant. And as I said, I feel like you probably are married or in some sort of high level of commitment here. Most likely living with the person. But I feel like this is also all about learning. Like even if you see up here, he's like writing some information from what he's learned in this bit of paper right there. So it's like spiritual knowledge, but also it could be just you learning from the experience, learning what you need to do for you, putting yourself first. Yeah, like whatever it is you need to do, like time is time to do it. Getting some clarity, looking at, I guess, some truths in the situation, going, this is what I need to do. And it says victory and triumph. So you are going to be successful, right? Now, the cards that I said about the situation before, you have the Devil in reverse and the Empress in reverse. Like you and this person are so far different, so far apart from each other. Like the fact that they're the devil says it all, really. Now, I also feel like you're not the best version of you because of all of this that you're going through. Also, the fact that at the moment you haven't learnt, you know, about what it is you need to do to work on you. But I feel like you need to stop with the feeling like a victim. You need to have some self-love, self-worth. Like, it's time to work on you now. All of this is time to work on you. You know, material world. Go and, as I said, go and do some study. Go and get a job. Go and do whatever you need to do to make you feel more secure in your life. Because that's what's keeping you in a miserable situation. You've got King of Wands and the King of Cups. King of Wands is in reverse. King of Cups. So the one with the sex addiction maybe isn't your person. There's somebody like the King of Cups, because you have the Queen of Cups a minute ago. Upright. And now you've got the King of Cups. You are going to meet your person, but you're going to have the decision between two kings. So it's like you can be happy. So now is the time to work on you. All right, I'm going to leave it there because I'm already at 34 minutes. Thanks so much for watching, and yeah. get through this emotional pain. All right, I will catch you with the next read. Bye.